roughly how high do you think ETH Bitcoin pair could go given the potential breakout above 200-day moving average? Super question. And this is one I think about all the time. I've been watching for a long time, and I'm glad you're thinking in pairs. First of all, let's kick this off with where we are in the so-called alt season. I believe we are on the cusp of bouncing big time, and let me tell you why. So over the last month, you can see here, Bitcoin is down 4.5%, and more than half of the altcoins have performed better than Bitcoin over the last 30 days. Not a big period of time, but it's good enough to get a signal from me. Top of the list here, and I hope it's not a coincidence because of my Should I Buy video, but Render has been the best performer over the last 30 days. So again, you look at 50 cryptos, it's very hard to identify the winner, but when you look at all of the data we look at, it stacks the odds in your favor. Number two, Lido, etc., etc. But you can see over the last 30 days, Bitcoin's down 4.5%. And at the very bottom right, you've got Optimism, ICP, Flow, Ape, Algorand, Theta, stuff that obviously, the Phantom one had some FUD regarding some multi-chain, FUD regarding TVL, etc. How much of that's true, I don't know. I don't own Phantom, so I don't look at it. Now, if Phantom became the killer for one of my positions, I only have 3, I'd be concerned. So with that, that is where I believe, yes, all season may be on, and Bitcoin's been incredibly strong for a long time. So zooming out, let's look at the chart here. This is ETH Bitcoin chart, and you can see here, I drew in some lines, 2 big red lines. It's kind of like a compressing wedge downwards, and there will be a breakout out of this wedge for sure. That takes into account the bottoms and the tops, and you get that rough, crude line. And you know me, I like to draw trend lines. The other one in red is that 200-day moving average. And you can see we just poked our head above it, and the trend is up, blue. So I do believe there will be a breakout to the upside. Now, zooming in more, you can see how strong that trend is. It's a big blue fat trend, which is a solid one to get. Also, you can see the support areas in the past. So I think it definitely does have legs. Now, in answer to your question, how high could we go? Well, I'm going to bring in one of the models we built last year called the layer out model. This also works for pairs. And based on this, I believe we could go as high as 0.08 to maybe 0.1, and that is 18 to 24 months from now. That would not surprise me at all. You guys can do the math. So for example, if Bitcoin's trading at 30,000, that 0.1 ratio would mean Ethereum's trading at $3,000. Okay, so that means it has to run almost twice as fast as Bitcoin to achieve that level. So we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty confident of that, especially with the deflationary nature of Ethereum right now.